Hello, everyone.
Hi.
How we doing? Welcome back. We got Queen Boomer here.
And King Boomer there.
Yeah. And I finally got her to sit down and watch another episode of An Idiot Abroad.
Yeah, it's been a busy couple of days. I had to write a research paper and take care of our new dog. An update, she is doing great, so.
Yeah, she is.
She is. She's a sweetie.
She is. She's right behind us, but we don't want to bother her because she's finally calmed down.
She's laying down and she's taking a little nap.
Yeah. So this is going to be An Idiot Abroad. We've had quite a few requests to get back into this. I got sick for a few days, and then I decided to take some little bit of time off.
I passed on my sickness. He was like, I never get sick. And then, sure
and
enough.
then she gave it to me.
I'm sorry.
But, but it was like 3 or 4 days, but...
It was shorter than me. I was sick for like 2 weeks.
Yeah. Yeah, but I feel like I've recharged my batteries, so I'm ready to get back into the grind. And I'm going to make you sit down and watch a lot more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But we're watching...
You better do that schoolwork and then sit down here. Because they love you. They love you more than me.
I don't think that's true.
I think it's true.
I don't know. You're pretty lovable.
Am I?
Yes.
Oh.
But we're doing Idiot Abroad.
This is in Jordan.
My boy. I love Carl, so I'm very excited.
Yeah, I can't even remember what Wonder of the World is in Jordan, so I'll be interested to find out here.
Yeah.
Because once again, I've seen all of them, but it's been such a long time. Up there she goes. Oh. It's been such a long time since I watched these. I remember the China one and the India one the most. And I think I remember the Egypt one pretty good with the pyramids.
Yeah.
But this one, I can't even remember what's in this one, so this will be pretty good. She'll be fine.
I don't know what she wanted to do.
She's so curious.
You are.
Yeah.
A curious girl.
Yeah.
Hi, sweetie.
So there might be a pause or something if she gets a little rowdy.
Yeah,
but,
sometimes she likes to bark at us to play. So.
Yeah. But anyway, here we go. This is An Idiot Abroad in Jordan. So let's get into it. You ready?
Right.
Okay.
Carl, you may have seen this place in the film Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Petra in Jordan.
That's Petra. Yeah, we just watched that.
I didn't know that was in Jordan.
I thought it was in Syria. I always thought that was in Syria, so...
I'm excited.
In fact, even when we watched that Indiana Jones, I thought I looked it up and it said it was in Syria. I guess I was wrong. I don't know.
Extraordinary ancient city carved into the rock.
Yeah, I suppose it's like cladding for a cave, in a way. It's an impressive entrance.
I mean, I'd love to live there. I'd love that to be my house.
Would you?
That'd be amazing.
But what I say about things like this is, you're better to be in the cave across from it, where you're looking at that. You're getting the nice view. The people living in this are looking at my hole. Do you know what I mean? I always think that about nice houses and stuff.
Why have
you're
you
better
got
off
a
in the
hole?
council block across the road.
Because you're looking at a stately
You're
home.
looking at the niceness. They're looking at the grimness.
Yeah, but you're living in the grimness.
We haven't seen the inside for a start. You're saying that's amazing. I'm saying it looks good from the outside.
Do you think the inside looks amazing?
No.
No?
Maybe it did back
Back
when
then?
they first built it.
I bet you the inside of that looks better than the inside of the...
Of the hole,
the
yeah.
hole
that's true,
across the street.
probably.
That's the sort of thing that, on an estate agent, you'll go, let's go and see that. But then you go, hang on a minute, why hasn't it been sold yet? There's a reason. The inside's not that good.
Well, let me know.
Experience it.
Let me know if it's worth buying. And also, what does it face? Because if there's a shack
That's the
across the
hole.
road, I'm not buying it. I'll buy the shack.
That's what I'm saying.
Alright, Carl, it's Steve, mate. Now, obviously, I know that you were intending to head to Jordan, but Rick and I were chatting, and we just thought it seemed mad for you to go all the way to the Middle East without stopping off in Israel.
Oh, cool. Not Jordan. I like it how it's
They're like, we just want you to know.
The Holy Land, Carl, alright? So we've arranged for you to stop off there, enjoy
Those
it,
kids are
absorb it,
cute.
let it get under your skin, mate, report back. Enjoy. Bye.
When I started this off, there was no mention of coming to places like Israel. 7 wonders of the world, that'll be all right. Where are they? Nowhere dangerous. Jordan. Oh, they're in Jordan. Oh, what are we doing here? Israel's bad news. I don't know why we just couldn't go straight to Jordan, see the wonder, go home. When we went to India, there was none of this.
that a
We
Chris
went
Vector?
straight there. There was no stopping off. Let's just nip to Afghanistan. There was none of that. Straight there. So why are we messing about here?
I'd love to go.
I want to go to Israel.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, maybe it's not that bad, but all I know is whenever I hear about Israel, it's problems. That's all I see on the news. They never have and finally, you know, a happy story. The world's largest marrow has been
She's not
grown in
barking at
Israel.
us.
It doesn't happen that. It's never a fun story. It's that he's kicking off again.
It's when she starts barking at us that it becomes a problem because she probably won't stop.
She's like a little guard dog that would just lick someone to death.
Yeah.
If she hears something, she barks. So
Yeah.
yeah, like
I
that.
sort of feel like that relationship that that bloke had, you know, the one who climbed a mountain and ended up cutting the rope of his mate.
That's a
what
good
Steve's
soundtrack.
like, he's cutting the
though.
rope here. He's leaving it dangling and shit.
Jake,
It's doing me
Lay
head
down.
in this place. Do you know what I mean? You've got blokes walking around with guns. I just feel like I'm constantly on alert. Because there's an edginess to it, isn't there?
yeah, they're surrounded by countries that hate them.
Oh, they did.
Oh
that
yeah,
on
I
purpose.
remember this. Yeah.
Oh my god. That's mean. That's so mean.
I can't breathe. Fucking hell, my back.
Send me head.
Fucking hell.
All right, Carl, Steve here. I forgot to mention to you that me and Ricky have arranged some extreme scenario training. Obviously, you're in quite a sort of volatile region, and you need to be prepared in the event of a kidnapping.
Forgot to mention that to them, did he?
That's so mean.
What? What are you growling at?
What do you think you see? Are there ghosts in the house?
This is new behavior from you.
Is there a ghost?
You're gonna be fine.
I don't know what you're saying. Stop hitting me on the head.
So there'll be a team of people who'll just jump out at you at some point when you least expect it, and sort of train you on how to react and how to behave. All right, hope you get this message before it happens.
No, he didn't.
Be good.
I'm being good.
Be good. Talk to me.
Hang on a minute. Are you
Talk to
English?
me.
You English?
Yes, talk to me.
Who are you? What do you want?
What are you doing with the Israelis?
I'm just here on a holiday.
It's on holiday. You are a spy.
I'm not
You're
a
a fucking spy.
I'm not a fucking
You're a
spy.
fucking spy, Israeli spy. Who is there? He's your manager. What is the number of him?
It's in my mobile.
What mobile? What is the number of him?
I don't
Of course
know.
I can. I
I don't even know my mum and dad's number.
Give me the fucking...
That's a number you gotta know. I know my mom and dad's. That's the only number I can
Oh
give them.
my god. I just love how in a panic that's what he says. I don't even know mom and dad's number.
Because he wants them to believe him.
Number of the Shabak. Who are you giving all this shit?
To Sky.
To who?
Sky.
Sky. What Sky? To the Sky?
Sky 1. HD.
Sure, Sky 1.
Well, that's who we're giving all this shit
TV.
to. It's pretty frightening.
You know that most of the people. Sorry. Yeah, this is
You know, I mean, the adrenaline, I was shaking for about 15 minutes after, you know, that happened. But it makes me realise that I haven't got a clue, really.
You have to know by heart a telephone number of the back office of you that you are going to call them and tell them the secret word that you decided before. You said the secret word. That means he knows that you are under danger.
There's no secret word.
It
Nothing.
should be. It
I know.
should
I haven't
be.
got one. Honestly,
be.
I'm not messing around. No one has given me a word.
It should be.
I don't know what number to call, but I'd have to call Suzanne up and say I'm in a bit of bother. I wouldn't want to panic her
Did
straight.
you hear that? The guns in the background.
Yeah, Jesus.
He's probably like, this is the most dangerous place in the world.
Oh my god, he's probably like hating this trip.
Away, so I'd say, how is everything? And they say, right, listen,
bit of a problem.
Okay.
I was taken away. She'd probably start going, what do you mean? I go, shh, quiet, I've only got low battery.
Where are you? Where are you? Where are you?
Shh, don't
Where
shout
are you?
because they can hear me.
Where? What country? Where?
I mean, well, you know where I am.
Where?
You never listen to me, you see. You keep going on about your
Okay, where
haircuts.
are you? Where are you?
I'm in Israel.
In Israel. What?
You're right.
Where are you?
Yeah,
Where
you're
are you,
right.
sir?
You're right. We haven't sorted anything out. You're right.
Okay.
I mean, I'm clueless. But I didn't know I was coming to Israel. The fact that they teach that stuff here means that it does go on. I mean, that wasn't all set up for me, was it? That's proper training. That's what they do. But surely they won't. You know, why would they have me? What can I offer? They'd call the embassy up, say, "We got Karl-Pilkington here." Who? I've got no record of him. I don't think it'd even make the news. I'd probably get in the local paper in Manchester if it was a light news day. Karl-Pilkington, Manchester, is stuck in a hut somewhere in Israel.
Go, 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 go! 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 Check the other side.
Fine.
Go to the door.
Stay there!
Good.
I'd want to do this.
Okay. How you feel?
Knackered.
Huh?
Yeah. Did that look good?
I want to go through.
This guy is waiting for you in the corner.
Yeah. I don't know if I saw the gun or not, though. He looks like he's from Liverpool. I thought he's up to no good.
Yeah, that training course
Mustache they gave him.
for I don't know if that's a survival course or just like, you know, army training or
Surviving the army.
or you know,
Surviving war.
terrorist training if, like, you know, you have to enter a building that's being held up or something.
I know, and I wonder if I would be like good at that because I'm not good at it in video games just because I don't understand the controllers, but I feel like I could be observant. Like I might be actually good at that.
You gotta have nerves of steel to do that, though.
Oh, I don't think I could do it in real life.
Yeah. But yeah, it's I'd love to do something like that.
I don't know. I'm like a situational, like, courage person.
Mm-hmm.
Like if it's just like I'm thrown into something, I might not be that like ready.
Yeah.
But like if someone like kidnapped you or kidnapped someone I loved, I'd be freaking Indiana Jones or
Oh yeah,
what's that guy from the movie Taken?
Liam Neeson.
I would be Liam Neeson.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I'm getting Brian back.
I like how we just say Liam Neeson, but that his character's got to have a name.
Oh, I don't know.
That's
the
just
name.
the actor, Liam Neeson. But
The guy that just goes, I have a certain set of skills.
yeah,
That would be
I
me.
will find you.
Yes.
He looks like a scouser.
He looks like a scouser.
I love his mustache. Oh, that's so cool looking.
Yeah.
What is this all about? You know, I thought I was seeing the wonders of the world. I thought I was on my way to see Petra in Jordan. The plane lands, I'm in Israel.
You didn't see when you got on it?
Not Jordan, you know, where the wonder is. Israel. Yesterday I spent a day getting a bag put over my head. And then you turn around and say, oh, well, you might need that, you know, with being in Israel. Well, don't have me in Israel then. Then it can't be that dodgy, can it? Because look at all the tourists. They sort of relax me a little bit, I think. Because you don't queue up to go into a danger zone. But there is a lot of people about with guns. You know, is it all part of it?
You don't queue. That's a hell of a quote.
What?
You don't queue up to go into a danger zone.
Yeah, that's true. Everyone get in
Look
line.
at all the tourists. They sort of relax me a little bit, I think. Because you don't queue up to go into a danger zone. But there is a lot of people about with guns. You know, is it all part of it, though? Do they do that for the tourists? Does it make the tourists feel like, oh, it's a bit edgy, but really, it's not going to kick off? I can't work out.
Ooh, it's a bit edgy.
At the end of the day, I'm just not that into religion. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't excite me. I don't need it in my life. But because I'm here, you know, Steve's sort of saying, well, you might as well see some of it. I said, well, like what? He said, well, the Wailing Wall. I said, you what? He said, the Wailing Wall, it's really popular over there. So I'm going to go and look at a wall.
It's everything over there.
It's what?
Religion is everything over there.
Oh, I thought you were saying the wall is everything over there.
This is all new to me. It's not like I've come here
I missed
with any idea of
I
what
missed
this...
it though. Why is the wall a religious like statue?
I don't know, the walls of Jerusalem? I mean, they've been there a long time.
Some of it. I said, well, like what? He said, well, the Wailing Wall. I said, you what? He said, the Wailing Wall, it's really popular over there.
Wailing Wall, okay.
So I'm going to go and look at a
I have to
wall.
look that up.
This is all new to me. It's not like I've come here
with any idea of what this is about. I've no idea. They all seem to be doing different things, you know. Some are kissing the wall. He's nodding at it.
That's how
People sticking bits of paper in. And there's bits of rubbish in there. There's some sort of one of those insurance things. Oh, sorry. There's like a form about insurance or something stuck in that one. So they even get junk mail. There's junk mail in the wall.
No, that's them probably saying they're like
There's a weird one on the wall. It reminded me of like people who write to Jim will fix it. You know, you're not going to get an answer, or not everyone anyway. It's a waste of time. I always think about an alien. If an alien landed and for some reason they picked me and they go, Carl, you're our leader whilst we're here. Why do people do this in Israel? Don't know. How do you explain that?
Jeez, Carl.
It's not what I thought it would be.
His brain is amazing.
I had this vision in my head of a place where, you know, Jesus was knocking about on a donkey. That's been shattered now. And everywhere you go, there seems to be some other religious people coming out of the woods somewhere. It's like Pac-Man, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? You go down a little alley.
It's like there's religious people everywhere here.
Did you hear it?
That's been
like
shattered
Pac-Man?
now. And everywhere you go, there seems to be some other religious people coming out of the woods somewhere. It's like Pac-Man, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? You go down a little alley thinking this will be quiet down here, and then a load of stuff comes at you.
Oh my God, they're singing.
Nothing's ever easy, is it? You know, Steve said he sorted me out with a lift to get back to the hotel. Well, that's nice of him. And then this lot's here.
You like it when kids are having fun.
What?
You like it when kids are having fun.
I love when kids are having fun.
My whole life,
Makes
that's
my
all I
heart
want to
happy.
do. I want to go around this car or another car every day and make people happy.
It's
Why
real
not?
hippie.
This is what we do in traffic jam.
They were nice enough lads and that, but doing that is dangerous. And there's enough danger here, you know, with bombs going off
I love
or
Jerusalem
blokes walking out
hippie.
with guns. I don't need to add more danger to my little trip by dancing about on a busy road.
You know how many smiles we're gaining right now? We're saving lives right now. Somebody else maybe depressed, he wanted to commit suicide, now he's smiling, now he doesn't want
I
it.
love these guys.
She's not smiling.
That's good. Is this sticker?
Yeah.
You want to put it on the box.
She's terrified. She's terrified. She's going, for God's sake. She went like that and locked the door.
That's a public box.
All right, the lights are changing. Lights!
Oh my God, they love this.
Oh, we're not getting out again. Where are you going? And it took ages, didn't it? You know, I mean, I might as well have got on a bus. You know, at least a bus has less stops than they do. I mean, at every 100 yards they were getting out and having a dance.
Good stuff, huh?
Yeah, it's great.
Come on with us, just for a bit, come on.
2 minutes.
Those
2
kids loved
minutes.
it in that first stop.
They did?
On a corner. Come pick a dangerous spot. This is the most dangerous place.
And yet you're still dancing, Carl. Yeah.
Yeah, I felt a bit bad about jumping out and legging it, but I don't like dancing, do I? You know, I don't dance at weddings, so I'm not going to start doing it on a dual carriageway, am I? I mean, you're right. There is a lot of misery in the world. But that doesn't help me. That's making me worse. They're causing all that bibbing. Do you know what I mean? Someone's trying to get to hospital. The grand's dying. They're in the road. Hey, 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 hey,
Oh my God.
Grandstein.
He's got a point.
Oh my God. Oh, she's being good. She's being very good.
Get out the fucking road.
Oh God. I like this because
Spoke to Steve
it's
this
like
morning.
it's an episode that I don't remember that well. So
Yeah. I like that we haven't even got to Jordan yet.
I know.
He said, oh, get yourself over to Bethlehem, see where
Bethlehem.
baby Jesus was born. Bit of a problem though. I found out it's in
Bethlehem,
Palestine,
Texas.
which, you know,
Should
that's
I tell
another
them
place.
that joke?
Sure.
We keep pausing it so much, but
I know,
you know,
sorry.
sorry, but you know, I was in a bar like this is like almost a decade ago, and I was making fun of like, you know, overly proud Americans, particularly like from the South. You know, like the America, fuck yeah, kind
proud,
of,
but yeah, people like that. Yeah.
like the overly proud. You know, I'm proud to be American, but there's a basically like the stereotype that they would know of.
Yeah,
you know,
those people exist.
Well, like, you know, like we speak American over here when we're actually speaking fucking English.
Yeah,
you know. But anyway, I was acting like one of those idiots, and I was at a bar, and I remember I was talking some dumb, you know, American shit, and I was asked like somebody, I was like, you know who the greatest American of all time is? Jesus H. Christ. And some lady heard me, and literally like I saw her from like all the way across the bar. She heard me say it, and like was literally like almost running at me. And she came over, put her finger in my face, and said, excuse me. I said, yes. She said, you do know that Jesus was born in Bethlehem, right? And I said, yes, ma'am, Bethlehem, Texas. And I walked away.
Oh my gosh, she probably was like, she didn't even know how to
I didn't even turn back around to see what her reaction was, but I knew that would piss her off. So people who are there or people who know me, have heard that story, I always like, Jesus Christ, born in Bethlehem, Texas.
Bethlehem, Texas? I want to see Bethlehem, though.
You want to see what?
I want to see Bethlehem.
Yeah, I do too.
I've heard nothing but bad news about. Plus, I've got to get over a massive wall to get to it. It's just ugly. And it goes on for miles. I mean, they're not messing about, are they? I kind of thought, I bet there's some way you can sneak under it or over it, but there's no way.
Well, you've got to call London before we go over, mate.
That's good. The man in charge of making sure I'm safe. All right, Richards, it's Carl, about to go over the border. If you don't hear from us in 4 hours, it's all gone tits up. I mean, that's Richard, that sums him up. He's always on the phone. So of all the people to have as our emergency number, you know, calling 999, it's engaged, sums him up. That checkpoint was a bit weird.
I do too.
I mean, I sort of felt guilty, even though I hadn't done anything. I've got a Palestinian fella meeting me called Case. Yeah, but I think I'm meeting someone.
Do you call?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Kais.
Meeting.
How are you?
Let's go already.
How was it?
Depressing. Honestly, I didn't think it would have that effect on me.
You got a fly outfit on.
Really.
You know,
Case looks nice.
if you're passing here every day, it's not depressing. If you're waking up every morning and seeing this ugly concrete stuff in front of your eyes, then it's depressing. Be my guest, this is my car.
Safe?
Huh?
Safe?
Yeah, of course it's safe. I have insurance.
Very dirty, though.
Are these for us?
Yeah, it's a gift from the Holy Land.
Oh,
it makes holy music.
I don't think that when I'm playing it. See, there's nothing like that at home.
There's nothing like that anywhere on Earth.
No, we have a congestion charge. That caused a little bit of fuss. If you drive into London, you have to pay £8. Everybody was like, this is an outrage. But it's nothing compared to this. Honestly,
this is costing the people more than £8, man. This is costing them their future.
Is it going to be busy in there?
Well, check it out.
Where are
Did
they?
you close your door well?
That's really pretty.
Yeah. Is anyone going to nick it? I mean, it's a religious
Yeah,
site.
lots of cops, so don't worry.
People who are into religion shouldn't be nicking cars. So why are these a big deal then? Why are we bringing these here?
Because the shepherds came to the site of birth carrying flutes. Watch your head, man.
Oh,
Anything you need, you can ask us.
The flute says.
No, you cannot.
The flute says, and the shepherds came to the site of birth carrying flutes.
Whatever you cannot, use it inside, okay?
We just carry it.
he's like, whatever, that's fine. That's okay.
This is where Jesus was born.
Right there?
Right there. On this rock.
Are you allowed to touch it?
You can touch it, you can kiss it, you can... I think that's all you can do with it.
How do they know that?
It's an oral tradition saying that this is the place. But does Jesus want us to come here and see where was he born and touch the stones and go crying and blah, blah, blah? I don't think so.
I agree.
I agree.
I'm with you on that.
I think he wants me to be nice
Little
and
donkey.
live a good life.
Yeah.
I think that's what he wants.
Jesus spread the message of love.
Yeah.
And then my ancestors said, to hell with that.
Yeah, your ancestors. My ancestors weren't much better.
No. The Vikings, yeah.
Yeah, they were not nice.
I'd say the only time I've had religion in my life was playing Little Donkey at school. And my mate Wayne, he was Catholic, and he said, oh, do you want to go and do this? And I was like, piss off. And he said, right, you just swore. If you don't come with me to church, I'm going to tell your mum that you told me to piss off. So I had to go with him. And in the end, I got chucked out for bouncing a tennis ball, sort of, in the church.
I can totally see that
I can
happening.
too.
It's like, what are you doing? Bouncing a tennis ball. What?
Like what? You can't do that here?
Yeah. Oh, hi.
Did you have a dream?
Did you have a dream? She's so stinking cute.
She is cute.
That's been about it. But I think I got more of a feeling from that wall than I did from where Jesus was born. Yet people are going in there sort of like,
Actually, that's a very good point that Carl just made.
Yes,
You're getting
I agree.
more of a feeling from the wall, I think, because that's happening today.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus was born 2,000 years ago.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
even though he's a very important figure for a lot of people, the wall, and this, especially the graffiti that's on it, all the political graffiti,
Yeah.
that's happening now.
Yeah.
So it's much more
That's,
relevant,
I
would
really
think.
liked the graffiti in Greece was very, like, one, a lot of
Very-
it was gorgeous. It was
Yes.
beautiful. Two, it was
Powerful.
very, a lot of the graffiti was about the government.
Yes. Remember that one where it was like all these politicians eating like a meal.
Yeah,
It kind
and
of
then
looked like the
table-
Last Supper.
Yeah, and then
but the table was being held up
by like
the
Greek
common
citizens,
people.
yeah.
It was.
But it was
it was
really
a
pretty
very
graffiti.
powerful image. We were both stunned by that.
Yeah, it was gorgeous.
That's where you're going to have a tear. It's depressing.
That's pretty.
Oh, that's pretty.
We just think anything with water is pretty.
I love water.
Been
Me
here 4
too.
days
If there's
now.
a religion, I'm the water religion.
And we're only just going to
I
the
love the
wonder.
ocean.
But I was looking in the guidebook, and we passed the Dead Sea this way.
Oh, the Dead Sea,
It'd
yeah.
just be nice for me to have a bit of a restful day. Ricky doesn't even need to know. Looks quite good. I'm not a great swimmer. The
You
good
don't
thing
have
with the
to
Dead
swim
Sea
in the
is you
Dead
just
Sea.
float about in it.
Yeah.
It's like
I was going to
loads
say,
of
you don't
salt in
have
it.
to really even
It's another
try.
experience, isn't it? It's one of life's little wonders. A proper wonder, a natural
really
wonder,
good for
which
your
is the sort
face.
I like, really.
Quite good for all your skin.
It's not too busy either. I thought it'd be a right tourist trap. This is all right, this. Something that I read in the book. This is the lowest place on the world. I know we don't normally have sort of information on this programme and
Lower
that,
than
not
Florida?
proper stuff anyway. But that's a little bit. It's the lowest place. This is, you can't get lower than this.
I don't know what he means by that.
I don't know why. I don't even know if it's true,
Like it's
but
the
that's what I
lowest
read.
part.
Like elevation level
Elevation-wise,
that's like
yeah.
above, that's not underwater
Yeah.
type he means.
Yeah.
I was thinking like somewhere like Death Valley in California.
I don't know.
That's a lot below sea level, but there's no water there.
Or like the Grand Canyon, you can go down and walk through it.
Yeah,
that's
but I don't even
probably
know if the
up
Grand Canyon, but at the bottom of the Grand Canyon is a river.
high. You can stand in it.
Yeah, I mean it's not a big river, but
Yeah.
yeah, but that's the river that made the Grand Canyon.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I know.
So So I might as well give it a go. Everybody else seems to be doing it. Right. Whatever I'm doing, I've got to do it quick.
I wonder if you
That
could
is so
how
odd.
hard it would be to swim down.
Oh, I never thought of that. That's a good point.
I want to like try.
Yeah.
I should.
It's really uneven.
Oh, the mud in there is supposed to be really good for you too, or the sand.
Fucking hell, you really do, you know?
He likes it. Good.
Look at that.
Imagine how relaxing.
I don't even have to like do anything. This is ace.
He loves it.
So what's going on with your belly button, mate?
What the fuck is that?
Oh, he's a hairy guy.
Yeah.
Is that a fag end?
Is it a
Or was that?
What was it?
it's an end of like a cigarette butt.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought what did he call it?
A fag end.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because they over there a cigarette slang for cigarette is a fag.
Oh, okay. I forgot.
It's not a.
Derogatory.
We think
like
we think of that word over here as like a derogatory
nice term,
towards homosexuals.
That's what I was like, what did he just say? I forget.
Yeah,
that's
it's
what they
slang
call
term over there
cigarettes.
for them. I remember my my sister's British boyfriend that she had for a few years. He would always ask for those.
He'd ask for a fag.
Yeah.
He'd be like, "What'd you call me, sir?"
Well, that's when I did. This first time I really like talked to a British person on a regular basis.
Yeah.
So when he first did it, I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
My Johnny doesn't smoke, so I guess I've never heard him say fag.
Yeah, but the also there I've been in malls and things where people from Israel are selling like skin products, and most of them are made from the Dead Sea.
I think I have a face wash that's mud from the Dead Sea.
Mhm.
I don't know how real it is. I always question.
No, I think it is.
Yeah.
They have so many different kinds too. Like I remember like a long time. I think it was like 19 or 20, and somebody from there tried to get me to buy some stuff, and I did.
Yeah.
And it was actually really good for my skin, but it was expensive though.
Yeah.
So after the one I used it, it lasted like half a year, but once they were out, I was like, I'm not doing that again. Yeah.
Is that someone's gauze?
Someone's what?
It looks like someone's gobbed in here. Fucking hell, it is as well.
What?
Someone's snot? I don't know.
Phone.
Come here. Oh my gosh.
Hello?
What's going on?
I'm just in the Dead Sea.
Just in the Dead Sea.
Floating around?
Yeah, just floating around with someone's gauze.
Oh God.
There's old people in here just clearing the throats and that. I just had some in my belly button.
Oh, that is disgusting.
So that's what's floating above. Christ knows what's floating under me. Maybe that's why I'm floating around. 90% fucking... 90% guitar
I
or
was
whatever
going
it
to
is.
say taste it to see how salty it is, but...
Oh, no.
It's nice though. It's good this.
Now,
Yeah.
Carl, get out of the Dead Sea, put some clothes on, and do some fucking work.
I've been
You're
doing
not on
work.
holiday.
I've been doing work for 4 days. This is an experience still. It's good for the programme. I'm explaining to people how it's
See him putting them on
loads
their
of salt
face.
in it.
Yeah.
You float about.
Yeah.
It's good for your skin.
It's not good for your skin if you're covered in old people's vomit and sick and phlegm and snot.
Yeah, I definitely want to
I've
strain
never
it.
seen that on any Alan Wicker
Exactly.
show or
Exactly.
Michael Palin.
This is the truth.
I got into the Dead Sea. I was old people closet.
There is.
This is not a travel show.
He sounded a bit pissed off that I was having a rest, didn't he?
He did, yeah. Well, it's funny the dynamic between Carl and Steve when they call.
Yeah.
Steve wants him to experience all this and
He's like, I'm just gonna float
like
around.
broaden his mind.
I want
Ricky
him-
just wants him to get to hate everything.
Yeah.
He's like, get your ass up, go to work. You're gonna hate it, and I'm gonna love it.
Yeah, he's like, go to work, but his idea of like him going to work is doing something he hates.
Yeah.
I want him to go to a restaurant.
A restaurant?
Yeah, I love eating food. And I want to
I know
see
you
him
do.
eat.
Well, usually when he eats
Food
the
over
food, he's not
there.
happy because it's not food from his home country.
I feel like Israel makes good food.
It's I think they would too.
Yeah.
I remember there's the Egypt episode, and
spices
the one
are
thing
really
I I remember distinctly from the Egypt episode was I don't know if he liked the food, but he was on some like flotilla on the Nile or something, and they were having food, and there was a performance, like a live Egyptian band, like in the Egyptian style.
Yeah.
And he was actually having he started like dancing and stuff on his own.
Yeah.
Like he was actually having a good time. Because it's rare that Carl has. It was funny because he goes to the Dead Sea, he loves it at first, floating, and then all of a sudden he's like, oh no, it's in fact end in phlegm.
There has to be something wrong. What would that cuisine be called?
I don't know.
Israeli cuisine? Like, what would that be called?
I don't know.
Let us know if you know.
Pissed off that was having a rest, didn't he?
She's passed out. She sleeps.
Oh my god, there's just a assault rifle.
Took my little gun to the beach.
Just chilling there. Oh, look at that. That's crazy.
Where am I going? Petra. Yeah. Go. I can go. Yeah, it's good to be in Jordan, but we could have been here days ago, couldn't we? Petra's only down the road. We could drive there, but Ricky's come up with this idea that, I meet a local bloke called Mohammed who's got a camel.
Which one? The Arabic writing?
My friend.
Hello.
We need to cross this road.
And how many hours? How many hours that way?
It's a camel.
At least 48 hours, 2 days, full days of the camels.
They stand up so weird. Don't they?
Yeah.
I feel like their knees
It's a
are
very
weird.
strange animal, but they're amazing.
Would you like some music?
What kind of music you have?
It's just music, no singing. When I'm a little bit stressed, it calms me.
This lady sing.
There's no singing, it's just a man on a clarinet.
I like it.
It's nice,
This
isn't
guy's
it?
like, I want to
Very
hear a lady
nice.
sing.
Very nice. You teach me English song, I'll teach you Bedouin song.
Look at the camel's faces. They look so weird. Oh, it looks hot.
How's it, my friend?
Good, yeah.
How's your ass now?
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Look, you see up here, it's going on for miles.
Oh my god, I remember the first time I ever rode a horse. I was on that thing for like 5-6 hours, and not my ass, but the inside of my thighs.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
like one of
It's
the worst
so
pains
painful.
ever. I had to skip horse riding the next day. 'Cause
Yeah.
I couldn't handle it.
It's painful.
But that pain
You
stuck.
get used to it.
Yeah, yeah.
Because when I used to ride horses, every Tuesday and Wednesday, I used to go riding.
Mhm.
And I got used to it. Like, if I took a break, if I went somewhere and then came back,
Yeah.
then I was like, oh my god. I
Yeah,
can't feel
it's
this.
so painful.
Does it, why do people live in the middle of nowhere when you've got to travel that sort of distance to get to somewhere? Because he was saying some people have to do that once a week to nip to the shops, and they get a big order and then carry it all the way back. Move then. Move closer to the shop or open a shop. What's it like where we stay?
I disagree.
Maybe we found a Bedouin tents. Maybe be alone in the desert, in the sand dunes.
I would love this.
Sometimes the
I love
Bedouins,
small
they
towns.
move. I don't know.
You must have a plan.
This is desert. We don't know what's the desert keep for us.
The only thing I wouldn't like
We'll
was
see.
probably the extreme heat.
I like the.
Up to this camel just sit out on its own.
I don't know.
This camel's knackered. Keeps stopping every 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
One thing I did learn, they don't treat their camels that great over there.
No.
They don't have like animal welfare,
Yeah.
like acts and stuff, so.
It's just sort of moaning, isn't it?
You tired?
Fucking sick of it.
like they're working him to exhaustion. He's tired.
We're gonna carry it now by the
van.
Yeah.
That was all weird though, wasn't it? It was like a breakdown, proper breakdown in a desert.
Yeah, but it's a living thing.
Yeah. Stick it on the back. No, it's knackered, it's going to cost you.
Which I don't think's nice.
But to be honest, it's a bit of luck that, because I've had enough. I'm up to here with this.
Yeah,
He'd not have it.
Camels have been around for years.
That
The
sucks.
ships of the desert.
Makes me
That's what
sad.
they're known as. We've ended up with Titanic.
No, he's tired. You walk for 7 hours a day. Tell me how you... Or even more than that.
I think that's Lawrence of Arabia music, which I haven't seen since I was like a kid.
Yeah.
But I want to watch that too. Maybe we should do that for a movie reaction.
As long as it's not a major gale, I'm sure it'll be all right. He's got 14 kids. So, you know,
I'm
knee
surprised that
stains hardly
camel
an
fits
issue,
in a
is it?
truck.
You see how the camel stand up?
Yeah, he's happy now,
Jump.
isn't he? You just strap the bag to its head. Get in there. Let's get this done. Get the day done. Get to bed.
What's in their food?
Food, yeah.
Oh. There was a big pot or something in there that looked like some sort of milk. I'm not seeing any cows, so I don't know where it's come from. I'm not a fan of milk anyway. It's not being rude. It's just I don't want to eat it. I don't want to get ill. I'm surprised they don't want me to get ill because we're all sharing that little
Milk
toilet.
and meat?
It's not, I don't think it's milk.
I'm in the middle of nowhere. Honest to God, it's
He
moonlight.
really is.
Now, hold on. How did you get there? Did you go by camel?
8 hours on a camel.
I bet you got a couple of big swollen humps, didn't you?
Well, I tell you, it's not funny. I mean, I reckon I've done some damage. It was just long and it was hot.
That is quite a good description of a desert.
Yeah.
Long and it's hot.
Well, it's just, that's what I'm saying though, there's nothing to look at. It's not like it's worth doing so many hours. After half an hour, you've seen
Yeah,
it.
but Carl, I think I can break this to you now. This wasn't for your amusement. This was for my amusement. And if you're having a bad time, bumping up and down on a camel, being dehydrated, with your testicles being battered, that's good entertainment. For me, and Sky One's yours.
It's not though.
So this is what I'm giving back. This is what I'm giving back to society.
This is what I'm giving back to
You are my gift to the rest of the world.
Hang on a minute. Something's just fucking run up my leg. Can I call you tomorrow or something?
Yeah, I'll see you later,
See you
mate.
later. See you later. The fuck was that?
Bye.
See ya. Fucking hell.
This is why people think Ricky bullies Carl sometimes.
Yeah, he does a little bit.
Can we just eat and go to bed? Look at this. Don't put too much of that on my bit. I can't.
It does not look
I
good to
can't
me.
have too much of that. Not the meat there.
It's the tank.
The what?
The tank. Tank for the goats.
You have it.
The tongue?
No.
Why?
Come on.
Oh, thank you.
Eat more.
Can we look at it?
I mean, don't get me wrong, I love a bit of lamb. It's just,
from the
this
goat.
does not like
What bit is it though?
appetizing.
That's not meat.
I might
This is
eat
the
like
eye.
a little cheek
Yeah,
part
this
and then a bunch of rice.
I'll tell you now, I've got a very bad gag reflex. Now, if I eat that and I start gagging, that doesn't look good either. They'll think I'm rude.
Some people think it's gross when I eat crawfish.
This is a weird night out, isn't it? What time do we normally go to sleep?
Tonight you have a guest.
So what does that mean?
You, and he couldn't go sleep early.
No, he can't. He can't, honestly. I'm so tired.
He said you can't go to sleep early?
I'm shattered. I just want my bed.
Yeah, because they have
But,
a
you know,
guest and they want to...
What can you do? And with a family who doesn't understand me, I don't understand them. They're cooking food I don't like. Well, it's been hard work today, hasn't it? Are we actually going to get to Petra tomorrow, or what?
They were like, that was awful.
Yeah.
I just want to see the wonder today, Petra. That's what I'm here for. I'm not in any mood for messing about. I didn't sleep that well last night. I had a rough day yesterday, 10 hours on the back of a camel in roasting heat. I've just spoke to Mohammed. He said we're not even quarter of the way there yet. I mean, does he think I'm going to be getting on a camel again? Well, how are we going to get there? We could have drove on this brilliantly yesterday, but we were on a camel instead. We can now drive.
Oh, look at the
We have
baby.
a car, my friend. We have a camels.
Yeah, but they broke down yesterday. Why can't we just get in that one?
No, we have to ride a camel.
We don't have to. I don't need to get on a camel again.
But we aren't half the way now.
The programme's an hour long. We've done 8 hours of filming on a camel.
Okay.
You do the math. I'm going on a fucking camel again. I swear to God.
He snapped.
He snapped, dude.
You do the math.
I love it when Carl flips out.
We've talked about this. I'm bored of arguing with you.
Good truck.
I know.
You're not listening. I'm not listening. I'm not going on a camel again.
Come on.
I'm not going on a camel again.
Why?
I'm not going on a camel again.
Why?
I'm not going on a camel again.
We have.
Not going on a camel.
We have one
Not
day
going on a
more.
camel again.
Okay, we get to go with this car.
Yeah.
So how long will it be by car?
It's a couple of hours.
I'm just sick of camels. I mean, you've got to prefer this, haven't you? So much nicer.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'll be in a good mood then when we see Petra.
He
now.
threw a little
wow.
hissy
Amazing.
fit.
He did. Oh, ruins. I love ruins.
I know you
So
do.
we're in now. This is
Brian's
the start.
a sucker for a good ruin.
I'm a sucker for a good ruin.
You are. You're a sucker
Dag
for
nabbit.
a good ruin.
Well, okay, my friend, I have to leave you now. Nice to meet you, Colin.
See you again, yeah?
See you again.
This little suitcase.
Please key in the commentary number. 1.
Yep, they're almost there.
That's pretty.
A city half as old as time. The word Petra is Latin for rock. This city dates back to 300 BC, when it was known as a plain.
He just said that, welcome to Petra. He said Petra is Latin for, I've forgotten now.
Rock.
This is the problem with this. There's too much to tack in. I mean, I didn't come here for a Latin lesson. I just want to know where the wonder is and
I
let's
like
have a look at
learning
it.
Latin.
Yeah, it's in that. I think that was the whole point of the city, is because it's very hard to find because it's
Looks like
back in this little thing that's been cut away.
Look at how preserved it still is.
Yeah.
You are now face to face with one of the ancient world wonders and the most famous monument in Petra. The word in Arabic means treasury. You may recognize the facade. It is the site where the movie Indiana Jones and the Lost Crusade, among others, was filmed.
I like that movie.
Hang on a sec.
I think that's
Hang
the
on.
best Indiana Jones movie, actually.
Hello?
Alright?
All right.
What's going on?
I'm just stood in front of the wonder.
Yeah?
That was a waste of time last night, staying with the Bedouins.
Why?
He gave me lamb's eyes to eat. I slept on hard floor all night, so I feel like shit. That's how I'm feeling. I mean, it looks all right. I'm sure if I was in a better mood, I'd big it up. I'm basically in the middle of a load of rock, and someone's carved it out, and it is amazing. But I don't know what more there is to say than that.
Well, I've got a little surprise for you. You're spending the night in a cave, Carl, tonight.
What for?
This poor guy.
What's the...
He said what's for because it's funny.
Oh my god, he's being such a bully.
He's being a big bully on this trip.
There's like
He
I'm honestly usually when he's like acting this way towards Carl,
Yeah.
especially when it's on the Ricky Gervais show, I feel no like, you know, like that's fucked up what he's
he's
saying to
kinda
Carl,
mean.
because Carl could just like either, you know, they're just sitting at a desk in front of a microphone doing a podcast.
Yeah.
But now that he's out in the world,
Yeah.
I've like 50-50, like it's like half funny, and then the other half
And
of me
he-
is like, man, this is pretty fucked up what
And
they're
that's
doing.
the thing, like he didn't plan this trip. Like,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
He can't change his mind and book a hotel.
Yeah.
Where do you book a hotel? Like,
So it's interesting because, like, you know, the 50% that thinks it's funny is like the sadistic side of it.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep. You got one of those. I know that.
It's funny.
But...
He just hangs up!
Hello?
Steve.
Hello, mate.
Alright, it's Carl. I've just spoke to Ricky. He said, oh, you're staying in a cave tonight.
Yeah.
Well, what's that about? Because I don't think he's taking this serious.
Well, no, I mean, I remember when we were chatting about it before you went there, you said how
He's
you'd
like, you
rather
said you want to
be
stay
living in a hole
hole.
looking at a palace than living in a palace looking at a hole. It was all about the view.
Yeah, but I didn't.
So we thought,
I
well,
didn't.
if that's what Carl wants, then give him exactly what he wants.
No, but I didn't literally mean that's what I'd like
You've only seen one building, haven't you, so far? The ancient city of Petra is huge. It's spread over a vast area. You've got to explore it.
Oh, that looks so cool.
Yeah, that looks awesome.
I mean, this is an all-time low, I reckon, of life.
You've barely mentioned the wonder, Carl. I mean, I know.
Well, I'm not thinking about it, am I? How can I stand there and go, oh, what a beautiful bit of work? When in the back of my head you're going, Carl, you're living in a cave tonight. I can't focus on that. Oh, God. Steve said I've got to find a fella called Ibrahim who's going to let me stay in his cave. It's been a long day.
How are you? How you doing?
So what do you put down as an address?
Jordan, Petra, that's
Just
all.
Jordan.
That's never going to get to you.
Yeah, that's it.
You will be
And the
around.
postman would know.
Yes. Yeah. You know it.
And everything you order always gets to your house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their cave.
Yeah.
I can't believe that, because I order stuff and get it delivered. Sometimes it doesn't turn up.
Yeah.
And I've got a postcode. That's amazed me more than the wonder.
Yeah.
that you can get post delivered. I can't believe that. What facilities are in the cave?
We put the mattress, we make the fire, and we sleep wherever, between the sky and the land. Not like the city.
Ricky Coln says, you're staying in a cave, starts laughing. And I pictured the sort of caves you get in Wales where it's all sharp edges, really damp, and the sea comes in at some point in the night. I get here, decent size, dead warm, dead cosy. Nice touch with the candles. I tell you, I've seen houses that are worse than this. I think I can
I've seen houses that are worse. I'm actually shocked. That
he likes his cave.
I don't know if he likes it, but he's saying it's reasonable. So
it is like a holiday every day. Nice little holiday home. Eating like this, having a drink. Suits me down to the ground, this.
Oh, he has a beer? That's why.
That's why.
He says I'm a bit like, you know, a caveman.
That's actually his 17th beer. He's like, I love this cave.
The way my eyebrows come out a bit. Maybe that's it. Maybe I was born a bit late.
Nope, they're making chicken.
And he's eating the food.
Oh, God.
And he likes it? Good.
So we haven't all evolved, have we?
Oh, I hear a
It's
doggy
just
bark.
a few of us. I haven't got a clue half the time. I turn the tap on still and I go, how's water coming out of that? I'm lucky because I'm around because someone else has come up with it. But at the end of the day, if stuff was left down to me, I'd still be living in here. If I was lucky, you know, I don't know if I could come up with this. He just was saying how he used to do it. He said they put a hole in the rock, stick like a tree trunk in it, put water in, and the wood expands. Is that what you were saying? Yeah. Makes the hole bigger. There's no way I'd come up with that. I won't come up with that now. And yet they did that 3,500 years ago.
He's having a late night experience.
Yes.
He's enlightened.
Slept all right once I got off, really. There's a cat mooching about now and again.
A cat mooching about.
Wandering in. I suppose that's the problem when you haven't got a front door, isn't it?
It's true.
That was a good night. Best night since I've been here.
Yeah.
I'd do it again. You know, whilst I've been in this part of the world, there's not many things that have happened that I'd say I'd do that again.
And Ricky thought it was going to be funny.
Yep.
And he actually liked it.
He liked
so it backfired on Ricky a little bit. Take that, Ricky.
He's like, what's the point of that? Why do I need to sleep in a cave? He's like, because it's funny, Carl.
And he actually enjoyed it. He actually seems like he enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah.
So
That, I would. So, yeah, I loved it. Really, really smart. I can imagine living at this time. I can picture myself just coming out of a little hole, just with a club, thinking, what am I going to do today?
Yeah, there was...
And it's easy to invent stuff back then because there was nothing else about. So anything you needed, you come up with it. What, dry my hands? I've just washed my hands. Do a towel. Everything. Anything you think of. This soup's hard to eat. What, a spoon? Do you know what I mean? Where you can't... You think of something now. You try and come up with something now that you need now. Came up with a see-through toaster.
Do you know, because you always do that, you're thinking, is it done yet? And you have to keep pressing the spring, and then you end up breaking it because you force the spring open. See-through toaster. Went online, typed it in. It's already been invented. Dragon's Den back then would have been a piece of piss. Everybody who came in, that's a bloody good idea. Get it made.
He always goes on about that see-through toaster.
30. Adair, the monastery.
I didn't know that was the thing.
Sitting at the summit of Jebel Adair
We should.
is Petra's grandest monument of
Because I
all.
do that. I checked the toast like 5 times.
The name is the Arabic word for monastery. Do take advantage of this moment and immerse yourself in the magnificence and mysticism of this historic place.
Right. Yeah. I can't even go in it. That's ridiculous. I mean, that's useless, isn't it? Who's put them there? I mean, look.
What was that? I looked so kick.
What the hell? Is there another way to get in? Is there steps or anything?
Well, my point
is it even safe
you're
to
sat
go in?
there, and that's your view over there.
I'm sure it is.
That's a pretty view.
If you look here, point proven. You're better off living in the hole,
Oh my god.
looking at the palace, than living in the palace looking at the hole, aren't you? So Ricky and Steve can say I'm a knob. I think that's my point proven, isn't it?
No.
No.
But I wasn't just talking about buildings, I mean in life. Even being a good-looking person or an ugly one. In a way, you're better off being the ugly one and you get to look at nice things. You're looking at the nicer-looking people. Doesn't matter about being ugly, how often do you look at yourself anyway? Same thing. Be the ugly one, look at the nice one.
Oh my god.
Be the ugly one, look at the nice one.
What's that? Who owns that? Why is a dog so high up?
Why is a dog so high up?
It's not going to show up, that dog, is it? Oh, fuck me. Jesus.
Donkeys make some crazy noises.
Oh, yes, they do.
Yay, Jordan.
Good. I really enjoyed that one because
I did too.
I totally forgot a lot of that episode.
Yeah.
So I remember the kidnapping part from the beginning.
Yeah.
But everything else, I was kind of like, I forget most of this stuff.
No, that one was really funny. I'm happy he liked the whole.
I'm happy you liked the whole too.
I'm happy.
I like that it backfired on Ricky.
I know.
Ricky was like, haha,
very mean.
this is gonna be so funny. You're gonna be sleeping in a hole, and he's like, the hole's great.
I love his answer though. What's the point of that? Because it's funny.
And he liked the food, and he liked the peacefulness of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was good.
Because it looks like he just like made chicken over an open fire, which is
Yeah, I was looking at that
chicken.
in like some kind of grate thing that you just put over the fire. Yeah, and I was looking at that. I was like, man, that actually looks good.
Well, when we went to that Renaissance festival, they had like meat kebabs, and it was like authentic medieval meat kebabs, which like whatever. But they just literally put salt and pepper on it and just put it over an open fire, and they were so good.
Yeah.
Like sometimes
Nice.
I really like just simple,
Yeah.
not overly seasoned or done stuff.
Yeah. And the Israel part was cool too.
Yeah, that was cool.
I like how he liked the Dead Sea for about 10 seckons.
Yeah. Well, yeah, until they
He floated. He's like, this is great.
Well, he had
Oh
gross
no!
stuff on him.
What's
Yeah.
in the water?
I don't know what's. I'm sorry, older people, but I've gone to the beach before, and old people are like right there, and they're like, and then they spit, and I'm like, what are you doing?
I think it's
like we're in the ocean.
I know what you mean, but I think it's because once you get to that age, you don't really care anymore.
No.
And the older you get, the more health problems you get. So
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
If we didn't have civilization, we'd still just live till we're about 30.
You know what my ancestors did to old people?
What did they do to them?
They pushed them off mountains.
Did they?
Yeah, they did. They're like, come on, Dave, we're gonna go hunting, and then they're like, look.
If you got old in ancient Rome, it was considered a miracle.
No, mine were like, what do you mean you can't pillage and stuff? Time to go. You can't wield a sword? You gotta go.
That's probably prevalent in a lot of cultures.
Yeah, no,
in
that
the
was
old days.
prevalent in a lot of
Like you know, you come to the age where you can't really, especially with like nomadic type people, because at that age you can't move anymore.
Yeah.
So they would take them out and kill them, but you know, they saw it as like mercy.
Yeah.
As a form, like, you know, you lived a good life, you contributed, but
Except
now
if one old man was crazy, they made him like the priest.
The witch doctor. Yeah.
Yeah, he like talked to the Nort gods.
Yeah.
But he was crazy.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Oh, this is a crazy old man. We gotta make him talk to."
Yeah.
Zeus.
We're talking about a lot of things in this
this
reaction video.
I'm hungry.
Which I hope it didn't bore you. So yeah, I'm hungry too. So.
Okay.
All right. Oh,
let's get food.
Look how excited she gets.
I love food.
All right. Well, that was I really enjoyed that one. That was I think
too.
I enjoyed that one the most of the three
really
so
good.
far.
What country's next? Do we know?
Is it on
What is-
Mexico?
Mexico.
I remember part of that because he does Mexican wrestling.
Do you want to know a secret?
Hmm.
I want to eat the worm. Like, if you drink tequila.
You want to eat the tequila
I
worm?
want to see what's going to happen.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what happens, so it's
Mind
probably
you,
not good.
I don't do drugs.
It's
I've
probably
never done
not good.
anything, but like,
Yeah.
I am like I think I could do Fear Factor.
You think so?
Yeah.
When it comes to the eating stuff, not me. Everything else, yeah. But the eating stuff is where I would, that would get me out of the competition. I remember one time they were eating like some
I
kind
would
of
win the water
some
stuff.
kind of bug that was like this big, and it looked like a daddy long leg spider, and it was alive, and you had to eat it, and the thing just started like grabbing the person's face, like trying to push off of their face. It's
I don't like eating them alive.
Yeah.
Just because I don't think it's nice. I could eat dead bug, but I don't like eating them alive.
Yeah.
The part where they go underwater though, and you have to like unlock these 3 locks, and someone is like in the box, and they can swim out the top if they want, but the point is you have to stay in the box.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I could do that with you.
Why?
Because you can hold your breath for 20 seconds. We would not win that round.
Yeah.
Would you want to be the person in the box or the person unlocking the locks?
Well, I couldn't be in that box that long, could I? If it's only 20 seconds.
Oh, crap, so I'd have to be in the box.
Unless there's air in the box.
No, there's not air in the
Right.
box.
Okay. Well then, yeah. I'd rather be the person going down trying to attempt it.
Yeah.
I could probably hold my breath longer than you think. It's just.
Yeah. Because if you're attempting the locks, you can still swim up, get air, and come back. But I'd have to try to hold my breath for the amount of time it took you. So I guess I'd be the one in the box. So thanks.
No problem.
I'm going to sit there being like. in the box.
Yeah. All right, Boomerites. Well, thank you for, if you got this far, thank you for listening to our banter.
Yeah.
And,
I want to show them the little sleeping baby.
Yeah, go ahead. Well, she's not asleep now. She heard you.
Oh, no.
See, they can't see it past the chair, babe.
Oh.
And it's
Okay,
still
it's just-
attached.
it's everywhere.
It's still attached to the wire. So, all right, you guys have a lovely day. Stay safe out there.
Bye.
We'll see you next time.